Hello there, welcome back to some Minecraft Dinosaurs. I'm going to be messing around with my microphone later, so we'll see if I sound different in the next episode. Though, to be fair, I always sound different depending on how long it's been since I've been awake, and I can confirm it's been about 25 minutes today. It's not quite my 15-minute record. Also, sunlight is fading, thus my thing has come up, but it doesn't matter anymore, because we're on peaceful. Someone suggested I turn mob griefing off, which is fair and all that, but the creepers will still explode and kill my dinos, so no. We're just going to go complete peaceful, unfortunately, because they attack the dinos, or the dinos attack them, and then they go kablooey. So, this prevents that. Oh, went through puberty again. Oh god, not again. Anyway, today's episode, we're just going to be talking about and then getting some stuff for what we're doing next. But before I do that, I want to try something that was suggested by someone on my Discord, which you can check out, of course, in the description. But AECHT, which I believe would be ached, or acked, Rob, said, what if you till sand? Obviously, I can't do it with me old shovel, so I need to find my hoe. So, where in the world is my hoe? I don't know. These are pickaxes, right? Yes, they are. Do I need to make a hoe? I think I might need to make a hoe. Okay, well, I don't know how many it is. I think it's 2. And I'll just stick this in here. I don't remember how to make them, so we're just going to go like this. Go like this. No. This? No. Because this is a shovel. Oh, right, it's like this. Okay, so you need... I get it now. Right, so let's try. I am curious what happens. Oh my god. It changes the way the sand looks. And then you can undo it if you want to. But it looks nicer. I like it. Oh, that's good. And you can do it with this as well. Okay, cool. So if we want to undo it, is it just, I can't remember. Okay, we'll leave it be. Oh, that makes me happy. It actually looks quite nice. It looks quite sandy, like an actual beach sand. Oh, that's going to be useful. Once again, discovering more and more. I also have a few things I need to do, possibly to record as a YouTube short, on naming some of the creatures, some unique names as suggested by Discord. So I'm actually doing that tomorrow, as well as possibly recording some more dinosaur battles, and if all goes well, maybe some showcases, but I'm thinking I'll save those till next week when I've got a little bit more free time, because tomorrow I've already got to get my hair cut and stuff. I really love the way this looks. It's amazing. How are our Liopleurodons finding it, though? They're alive. That's an improvement over the past. So, we'll move on. I'm really excited to show you what we're actually going for next, because it was suggested by one of you guys. I do need, before I even think about collecting items, to consider how big of an enclosure I want. I don't know if I want it to be a small one like these lot, or a feature enclosure, like, because Dennis is quite featured-like, but it's also a basic enclosure. These enclosures are featured enclosures. That's what I'm calling them. So 1, 2, 3, and all the water ones I'd actually argue are feature enclosures as well. And this one maybe. This one's kind of feature-like. I like it. The rest are just the vanilla viewing enclosures. That's what I'm going to go with. Feature, vanilla. So I want to know if it's going to be a feature or a vanilla, so I've got to figure that out. But effectively, thank you to Trike2, and I believe it's 444, so Trike2 444, for suggesting a Smock enclosure. I know Trike pops up a lot on our streams, so it's nice to have him a suggestion in his comments that I recognise his name. I was like, oh my god, it's Trike! So thank you for that, Trike. Once again, if you haven't checked out my streams, I go live on Twitch. Link in the description. Continue rail. So we're going to do a Smock, then we'll do a bit more railway work, so I do need to get more quartz, I think, although I might have some left in a shulker box. Continue the railway, then another project, which I'd like you guys to possibly throw some suggestions. I'm looking at Prehistoric Nature stuff, so you can look through their their list of dinos. You can also, if you've got the mod, if you haven't got the mod, the link is in the description. On their mod page, it tells you how to download it, what you need to have. But it's also got it's like one of the most modular mods I've ever seen, that you can add whatever you want if you want it, such as different dimensions and fossils and like actual fossil exhibit sort of things. So you can put like a massive bone structure of whatever dino or prehistoric creature you want. Really cool that they've made it modular, so you're not using up any resource for stuff you don't need or don't want. Very cool. And then continue urbanization, so that'll be doing stuff in here, doing stuff out there, and then we'll move on to the next part of our list. And I like putting these lists down so I remember. The railway, to be fair, I'll probably continue the arches going up through, and then we'll start working on connecting it to the other way. And then whenever we work on it in the future, we'll be working on expanding it, so putting it to new places. I really am considering, and this will be one hell of a project, but I'm sure you guys remember, there is a very nice piece of land all the way over there where it connects to one of our sandstone villages. And in that sandstone village we had a makeshift lab, and also loads of chances to get fossils. And I am considering, because the mod developers were so nice and deflated about the fact that so now I'm not doing it, it looks so complicated, and they're like, it's only 2 things, really. It's not like Jurassic World Reborn. And I was like, if I go that way and we set up a railway, I can consider it, because I want to get a chance to get their fossils. So, yay. It'd also be nice to have a bit more of a collection, but also, because I can now take shulker boxes with me, if I want to go and do like a massive fossil hunt, I haven't got to stop partway through and start sacrificing things that could be good, but aren't useful. So that's very, very cool. It's so nice being able to walk around here without fear of monsters. I still will like to get it lit up a bit, because obviously it means we don't have to worry about stopping at night and running back to base. But hey, how's the old Theriznosaurus doing? Still alive. That's a shock. I do need to go through and just check all of these guys' feeders and refill them. We've got plenty of vegetarian options and loads of eggs. So like the carnivores will be fine too, as well as meat that I can acquire. I also like to check up on our dudders. They are getting bigger. And I believe these are the fossils and archaeology ones, right? As opposed to the Jurassic World Reborn. They might be the Jurassic World Reborn ones. I think they are fossils and archaeology. Which is fine. I still don't know if they're herby or carny, so... you know, they might be omnivores. That'd be nice. When we get to the urbanization around here, I don't know what we're going to do, because we've got this massive empty spaces just going as far as we can around here, which is nice. But once again, this is the basic enclosure section. Just cobblestone, stone brick, stuff like that. And I mean, it has a purpose, absolutely. But it's just there, really and realistically, to show you guys more of the dinosaurs. Just go, look, this is a quick enclosure, so I can show you it, rather than this is a long enclosure, so you're going to have to bear with me. Which I think, to be fair, I want the Smock, because it's going to be our first Prehistoric Nature. I want the Smock to have a good enclosure. I don't know what type of enclosure we're going to go for. I need to look up what the Smock was all about. But I really like the way it looks, and I think you guys should see it. This is the Moschops. This was the other one that Trike suggested, and I picked between them myself, because he went, oh, what about Moschops? Or what about a Smock? And I really, really like the Smock. So let's find it quickly. Here we go. It's in the Triassic. It looks so freaking cool. And it's an archosaur, which is really interesting as well. So, our first Prehistoric Nature one will probably be around here. It looks like it's probably big, so it won't fit in the reptile house, which will definitely be happening, because Prehistoric Nature has got loads of reptile house options, like loads of small things. So that'll be fun. Now, admittedly, God, going through puberty twice. 3 times now. This is kind of really ideal for a reptile house, but we're not going to be using it. So, my thought process is... What the hell? Why do I feel like a block's been destroyed over there? Oh, it's not. It's a corner. Ignore me. So I think instead... I know that the Indoraptor doesn't exist anymore because it crashes, so yay. But maybe in the future when it gets re-sorted and stops crashing everything, I will put it back in there. And then over here, we'll probably have the reptile house. And that'd be really nice, because I can actually have like a possibility of the railway stopping and just splitting out here if you want to go to the reptile house, not the railway house. Although I wouldn't mind doing a railway stop that is quite frankly just a railway stop, like an actual station. That would be quite fun. Part of the urbanization, maybe. Like it'd stop here as an actual railway station as opposed to a stop, like all the way over there. That would be kind of cool. Where it's like you go upstairs and then you go up on the stairs. It's like an actual railway and stuff. Oh, that'd be nice, actually. I want to do it. I also really love the Spinosaurus over there just chilling and sleeping. Oh, he's awake. He's just chilling in the water. So I think this would be a great place for the reptile house. I think I'll use the same design motifs as this. So we will not be building our Smock over here, because I really like this being the reptile house. So, where are we going to build the Smock? That is the question. I would also like suggestions on terms of, do you like the concept of the path being randomly jumbled over here as opposed to like the really straight edge one over there? Or would you want it to become straight edged like the one over there, or do you want the one over there to become like this? Though the one over there I kind of like more than this one. So just as a heads up. But I do like the stone slab separations. Now, I was thinking maybe for the Smock, because I have already scouted, if you will. Oh god, I love my Twitch exclusive build. I'm hoping to actually, because I'm recording today, which is when the video goes live, by the way. I'm hoping in 2 days' time, Friday, I'll actually be going live on Twitch, and I'm hoping I'll be getting more work done, because I'm getting really close to finishing it, so I can do a massive video on it, and also let you go, oh, I forgot about all of this. So all of this over here is going to be the Pirate Cove and Port, which will be part of the urbanization. I've decided I am going to use Creative for it, because I think that's quite a fun little project to use Creative for. Although I'm not... actually, no. You're not going to do it in Creative, because that will be even more funny. Me stressing out. Why not, I suppose? The next Creative really is just going to be... probably the next big build or Twitch exclusive build, but I want to try and minimise my use of it so that we stay true to it being a survival world, bar a few little pieces that are done in Creative. That's my main objective here. Right. I think the Smock would go lovely round here somewhere. I need to see what sort of enclosure would suit it based on what it lived in, and then we can go from there. As for the actual enclosure theme, I'm going to have to think about that, and I'll probably actually discuss it with everyone on stream on Friday. I won't have a chance. I'll probably discuss it because I need to record before then. I'll probably discuss it with Discord, I think, like what sort of enclosure. I've got a few themes that have just gone round. Obviously, we've got like the Jurassic World raptor enclosure for the Jurassic World raptors. We've got like a Jurassic World manor, if you will, inspired build. But I have no idea what would really work for the Smock. I could make like a little army base. The reason being is the Smock is an army. Oh, an army. It's a military. Sorry, God. It's like a military form of clothing as well. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's like a massive overcoat that's waterproof. It's been a while since I've been in the reserve, so I can't remember what the term was. But so when I say Smock, like immediately I'm going back there and I'm wearing a massive coat that was just like heat retaining. So maybe I'll make a little military base. I like that idea, but at the same time I don't know how I'd make it work. So I'd like suggestions. But in the meantime, I do like the idea of getting a chance to maybe go up against this little, not lake, I call this more of a pond, but you know. And we can start, slowly but surely, moving this direction as well, because we're getting close to the mountain on that side, and I don't want to really get too close to the mountain. I know that when I do the urbanization, I also need to fix the freaking domes at the top of the aviary, because my god are they ugly. Also, I'll start trying to put pterosaurs back in, see if it was the monsters that was killing them. They're all their own stupidity. Guess we'll find out one way or the other. So once we've moved everything over, that way we'll probably hit the mountain. I don't really want to go up the mountain effectively. I want to keep that mountain as it is. And if we go behind the mountain, which is possible, because as I said, we've got a railway going through the mountain on the other side, so we've got other stuff we can do on the other side. We've also got stuff we can do over here, and obviously we're going to be going across a massive bridge that way, so that'll be very, very interesting on what we do. Now, of course, we've got this little lake here, which I'm actually not going to do anything with, and I'm letting this Spino roam around here because it really enjoys this little lake, so it's going to get a keep it, because I do have a heart and a conscience. Don't I, buddy? Yeah, I do occasionally, although I might move you back to your original enclosure. So, we'll see. At least we know how you escaped last time. And we've got a little crater here. That could be something fun, I'm sure. And we've got a massive tower of leaves that I still need to fix. Whoopsie. But yeah, no, the Smock seems like an interesting idea. Thank you so much for that, Trike. I've just got to figure out how I want to build the enclosure, because that'll be a bit of fun. Right here, I think, right behind our Twitch exclusive build, which means it's actually got something to look out on up here now on this side, which is nice. It's got loads to look on this side, loads to look on that side, nothing to look on that side bar that, really. So once the dock is done and the pirate cove, then that will be perfect for it to look out upon it. But I want it to be, I don't know, I could go with sandstone again. Like sandstone, oh, I've had an idea, hear me out here. What if we did like a archaeological ruin for its enclosure, like it's just been found in this ruin or something? We could do like almost like a sandstone, I guess, pyramid sort of ruin, or like sandstone equivalent of like Stonehenge. Maybe. Once again, I'm going to ask Discord. But we'll figure it out. I'm sure plenty of people will be able to suggest it. Also, thank you so much for, was it Rob, I believe it was called? Apologies, I've got your name wrong. It's been for 16 minutes. It would be a miracle if I ever remembered even what I just did a minute ago. So if that's right, I feel super accomplished. Thank you for telling me about the old hitting the hoe on the sand. That is going to be a lot of fun to play around with, especially where I want to create a beach atmosphere. Say, for example, I saw something in there. That was weird. Say, for example, over here. You can't hold down for some reason, but that's fine. So if we just go ahead and give like the bottom layer of the sand. Oh, that was the top layer. Can I undo it? Yes, I can. I love that. Then I could just do this all the way across, and it just gives this like sort of beach look next to the sand, and I like that. I'm now committed to the bit, so I can't end the vid until we do this part. However, I can start the ending. So if you have enjoyed today's video, I know, once again, not much, but we do have to take occasional breaks of just planning what we're doing next and explaining the plan. So, oh yeah, that looks so much nicer. Oh, and imagine it with shaders. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with this. Right, if you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button down below. If you haven't already subscribed, it's always a crazy video, kidding, it's super duper appreciate it. Once again, there is a Discord link down below where you can join, chat to me and everyone else who has come to the Discord already to just talk, well, everything we talk about, weeb stuff, dinosaur stuff, Minecraft dinosaur stuff, everything you could possibly imagine. And if you've got any special interests you want to discuss, there is always the general chat where you can discuss it. I know that Vicente talks a lot about Transformers on Discord, and I really enjoy that because I like Transformers too. That's a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra.